Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Lang. I have been absent from my Facebook Lives for a few weeks. I just have been traveling and then came down with a cold that just doesn't want to go away. So I've been waiting for that to go away a little bit, but also I wanted to make sure to get on here and let you know that I am alive and surviving and give you a few tips on how to survive the cold and the coughing spells that in a natural way. I know I had this cold that came about Friday and didn't really realize what it was until I had started to get the chills, and then I was really not feeling well, and the next day I was in jammies all day long, and then it morphed into this cold that settled in your chest, and then you just cough and cough and cough. So I was going to wait a few minutes to see if anybody happens to be on with lunch hours, but maybe not. We'll give it a couple seconds here. Anyway, so I know that the colds have been going around a lot. I know I've got family in Florida, and when we were visiting with them, I know they had a lot of colds down there. And it's just been going around the country. And this time of year, you know, it is January, well, February now, but it's been something that has just hit everyone. So a couple of things I just wanted to let you know. Like I said, this is Carolyn Lang, and my story, like I said, we'd been traveling. So I was run down, and I got this cold with the chills, fever, the whole bit. And then the next day it turned into the really bad chest cold, so I was coughing, and this is now, the fourth day. Hi, Janelle, nice to see you. I'm talking about colds and coughs. And so I had this chest cold and this coughing. The coughing just goes on and on and on, so you don't get much sleep at night, etc. And so you have that going on too. Anyway, it was so bad that two of my sons called me at two different times on the phone and asked for their mom. So they did not even recognize it was me. And then my dad had called me as well and didn't recognize it was me. My voice is always drops lower when I'm sick like that. So anyways, that was one of the telltale signs that I was pretty bad off when I have my man voice, as my sister-in-law calls it. But I did do the traditional methods, I would call it traditional methods, where I was using over-the-counter drugs, Mucinex, some Sudafed, dextromethorphan, things like that, to try and limit the coughing so that I could actually get some sleep. And they just weren't working very well, plus I was feeling really yucky from all of that in my system. So then I tried the more natural way. And some of the things that I had tried was I tried some natural raw honey, and that worked really well for soothing my throat and coughing, slowed down quite a bit. I also used essential oils, both as for like a vapor rub. You can mix it with the coconut oil and as your carrier oil, and then I used some eucalyptus. Also, I was diffusing cedar wood in my office and at my bedside to help to reduce the coughing and keep those throat tissues moist. Doubling up on the vitamin C, so that vitamin C and zinc, I have a little, one of the products I take, Activate, has helped a lot with minimizing some of the effects and trying to shorten it up a little bit. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar drinks are good for thinning out the mucus so that you can not develop bronchitis. And chicken soup. Chicken soup has, especially if it's bone broth, is even better because it provides all those nutrients that you need when you really aren't feeling up to eating a whole lot. And I was sucking on throat lozenges. You can use hard candies as well. But those sorts of things are what I was using. And the one thing that I found, actually my daughter was also very ill. Hi, Sherry. And we're talking about colds and coughs. But some of the natural things that I had used, and my daughter had it, and she found this at the health food store. It's called bronchial, I know it's reversed, but it's bronchial clear liquid, and it is a natural cough medicine that has thyme and as a liquid extract, and ivy as a leaf liquid extract as well. And that I took last night, and then I took again this morning, and I was really surprised that I was able to sleep through the night for the first time in quite a while. I had my pillow propped up and trying to breathe and so forth with my diffuser going, and this really was very helpful. So I imagine with time you could use essential oils. I know some essential oil companies say that you should ingest, or you can ingest them safely, but to be safe, yes, there is a lot of stuff going around, exactly. But to be safe, I would not necessarily ingest the essential oils, but you could certainly use thyme and ivy in a safe product like this to help also. So how did I get sick? That's the big question, because I am very much, I exercise regularly, I get outside and get fresh air, I use non-toxic products in my home so I don't have all the chemicals and stuff. So I think the big thing was I was run down from traveling, not getting enough sleep, staying up too late visiting with everybody, and I did not catch it early enough, because, you know, if you can catch it early enough, hi Carly, nice to see you. If you catch it early enough, then you can double up on your vitamin C and your zinc. Like I said, my Activate product that I like to drink or take, it caught me unawares, and I wasn't taking enough of it to help fight off that cold. So the prevention is, number one, make sure that you're living a lifestyle of wellness. Make sure that you are removing irritants for your breathing. I know I grew up on a dairy farm, and so we had Clorox bleach in our pipeline milkers, and I inhaled that, and I think that really kind of weakened my lung capacity. So I don't like having any of those toxic fumes in my home, as well as getting enough rest and getting enough sleep, and having the time to stay hydrated, to get those flushing out of your system the more you drink and so forth. Running a diffuser or a humidifier, to add, especially for up north when you've got such dry air. And using natural honey, or also you can grate up some natural fresh ginger and then use the liquid from the ginger and help with boosting all your immunity. So I don't know how my signal is. It says it's kind of low, so I hope that I haven't dropped out from everybody, but it was very nice to talk with you, and I hope that some of these tips and hints have might be able to use yourself, and it's good to see everybody again. We'll talk with you soon, and take care. Oh, hi, Barb. I didn't know you were right there. I was just talking about health and especially getting rid of a cold and a cough that just has been keeping me up all night. So my voice is semi back to normal. Otherwise, I was trying to get it done yesterday, and you would have heard me like sounding way down here. Like I said, two of my boys didn't even know it was me on the phone. So I'm drinking my herbal tea, and thanks. I am feeling much better. I think I will survive. So so just to recap, in case my signal was slow, so I found this bronchial clear liquid cough medicine. It has thyme and ivy in it, and drinking my herbal tea, taking my vitamin C supplement with Activate. Natural raw honey is always good, and some grated ginger. So that, and trying to get enough sleep. So you ladies take care. If you have some hints or other tips that you use, please feel free to drop them in the comments section. That I'd like to collect that information, and I'll put it out in my blog post eventually. So thanks again, and I hope you ladies are feeling well too. Take care. Oh, yes, essential oil vapor. That's a great one. Yep. Yep. All right. Take care, ladies.